Okay, everybody, this is the second example for the long division. So we're looking at the leading terms. That's this x squared and this x cubed to start with. So x squared times what gives you the x cubed? That's just an x. So then you take your x and multiply it by the entire thing that you're dividing by. So we get x cubed plus 4x squared plus 5x. You take that quantity, you subtract it. X cubed minus x cubed is 0. 8x squared minus 4x squared is 4x squared. 21x minus 5x is a plus 16x. Bring down the next term of 28. So now you're repeating, again, looking at the leading terms. X squared times what gives you a 4x squared? That's just a positive 4. So now 4 times what we're dividing by. 4x squared plus 16x plus 20. And we subtract those. 4x squareds go away. 16x's go away. We're left with an 8. All right. With this long division process, you know you're done repeating these steps when the degree of your answer after subtraction is less than the degree of what you're dividing by. Degree of 8 is 0. The degree of x squared is 2. So we have a smaller degree from our remainder. That means we're done. So now, what we have, because our remainder is not 0, this quantity that we divided by is not a factor. But we can still represent our answer. All right, this quantity that we divided by, or sorry, divided into, this x cubed plus 8x plus 21x plus 28. That can be written as the x squared plus 4x plus 5 multiplied by the x plus 4, and then we have a remainder of 8. So we're just adding that remainder afterwards. That's one way to write this. The other way to write this is kind of as a fraction. What we divided into was divided by this quantity. And we got an answer of x plus 4. And then we have a remainder of 8. So what we can do is write that as plus 8 over the quantity we divided by. Now, this looks kind of weird, but if you think about just number examples, it's not that weird at all. Let's say if we did 12 divided by 5, okay? 5 goes into 12 2 times. There is a remainder of 2. But if you take that remainder divided by what we divided by, 12 over 5 is 2 2/5. All right? It's the exact same idea. 5 goes into 12 2 times. That's that quotient. This x squared plus 4x plus 5 went into our polynomial x plus 4 times. And then we put that remainder. We added the remainder divided by our divisor. We did the same thing here. So, different way to write it. All right, this is just another example of long division. It's not too difficult. It's just kind of a little bit of a tedious process, but just another example for you to look at. There's a next video dealing with a different way to divide things. It's called synthetic division. Please watch that one.